you. Meanwhile, this morning, exclusive surveillance video from an attack we told you about last month. A suspect stormed a Washington State ICE facility armed with guns and explosives.
This as the FBI investigates what they call a brazen and violent attack on an ICE facility in Texas on Tuesday.
Here with more on his exclusive video and details is retired ICE director and Fox News contributor Tom Homan. Tom, thanks for being here. Briefly walk us through what we are seeing in this exclusive video.
Well, that suspect attacked the Tacoma facility. First of all, he had a rifle. He was shooting numerous times into the building. And then he set fire to a vehicle, and you can hear later his attempt to set fire to propane tanks in his effort to burn the building down. And what this video shows is the violence involved in these attacks on ICE. If he would have been successful in burning that building down, you're talking about over 1,400 lives. There was over 1,300 immigrants in that facility, along with 100 employees. Thank God for the Tacoma PD. About 39 seconds in the video, you can hear them engage him. You can hear numerous gunshots. And thank God the Tacoma PD, their professionalism and quick response, prevented the loss of hundreds and hundreds of lives. So hats off to them and their quick response.
Hats off to you for getting this exclusive video. I mean, we hear about these stories. We report them every day, unfortunately. But then to see this type of video really shows you how serious this is.
And that was my purpose. Look, I wrote an op-ed yesterday. You know, even though I was director, my family was threatened. I had armed security around my home 24/7 because they threatened my family. And it's just not against ICE agents. Even the people associated, like this company Geo, and the companies that work with us in the detention management, their employees are being threatened. It even gets to the point where the left has pressured major banks to walk away from these companies so we can't build facilities or fund these facilities. So they're attacking immigration at all sides, and they don't understand. These detention companies actually do great service to this nation, because 9 out of 10 of everybody ICE arrests is a criminal, either as a conviction for a crime or pending criminal charges. So these companies help keep our community safe, but it's under attack. And I got blamed the Democratic hateful rhetoric that you hear from the Squad, AOAC, the Speaker of the House. Just about everybody running for president on the Democratic ticket wants to abolish ICE. We're Nazis, we're racist, we run concentration camps, and they wonder why people are emboldened to do these types of things.
Well, Tom, we look at this fire that was started by the guy with the gun and the propane tanks up in Washington State at the ICE Center. He wrote in a manifesto, "I am Antifa," and that was all part of his screed against ICE. But aren't these contractors, aren't the men and women of ICE the same people who worked for ICE and were contractors during the Obama administration? What's the difference now?
There is no difference. In my 3 decades of doing this job, I've never seen our elected officials use such hateful rhetoric against the Border Patrol and ICE. They embolden these type of attacks, and they're quick to condemn El Paso and Dayton. That we all should condemn it. They want to blame the president's hateful rhetoric. And I'm telling you right now, there's plenty of hateful rhetoric coming from the left, and we hear it every day from the politicians and the media, attacking the men and women who serve this nation. These men and women at ICE and Border Patrol, they strap a gun on their hip every day to enforce laws that Congress enacted. So these people standing on stage running for president and Speaker of the House, they're a part of Congress. They enacted these laws, and now they want to vilify the men and women of the Border Patrol and ICE for merely doing their job and enforcing laws they enacted. It has to stop. If they want to call out the president and those who secure the border, saying, we're racist and we caused what happened in El Paso, which is totally false, then where's their anger? I haven't heard one of them condemn these attacks on ICE officers. The shooting in San Antonio, when they shot into the building, missed an ICE employee by inches. It's a matter of time before one of our employees or a Border Patrol agent or our families of one of our contractors is killed, murdered. And I don't hear anything from the left on that.
A lot of lives in danger for simply doing their jobs. Tom Homan, thank you very much for joining us today.